Goeiemôre graad 12 en welkom by vandag se Afrikaans eerste addisionele taalles. Good morning grade 12 and welcome to today's Afrikaans first additional language lesson. Aan die einde van die les sal jy die gedig boekmerk beter begryp. Jy sal vrae uit 'n ou vraestel kan beantwoord en die vraestel wat ek vir vandag se les gebruik het is the Department of Basic Education Afrikaans First Additional Language, May, June 2018, paper 2. Okay, so at the end of the lesson, you will comprehend the poem bookmark and you will be able to answer questions from...
I'm fine, thank you. How are you all?
Fine.
Good, we're going to start.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Rosie. You may begin.
Oh, great, thanks.
You may begin.
Right, good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're all doing well today. Are you all ready to start?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Hello,
Remember,
Tisha. My name is Chris. But I will respond to you.
relax, okay? No talking.
Say hello, Tisha. My name is Chris. You can't say that on the phone. Say that.
All right. So let us go and have a look and see what is the date today, boys and girls. The date is the 5th of May, 2020. So today is the 5th of May, 2020. And this is the grade 1 numeracy class. For those of you who are new, welcome to the grade 1 numeracy class. My name is Rohini Pillay. Here are my details in case you'd like to ask me any questions or give me any feedback. That would be great. Thanks so much. All right, boys and girls, let's have a look and see what we are learning about today. So the first thing says South African money notes. So did you know that by the clue I showed you yesterday? Today we're going to learn about South African money notes. We're also going to be learning about groups of 5 up to 10. And then we'll be doing subtraction, minus. All right, but first of all, like you all know, Ro likes to dance and move and get going. So let us all get moving. So I want you to stand up where you are. And I want you to watch Debbie do. And don't forget to listen to what she asks you to do. Okay, so listen carefully and have fun.
Can you jump just like this? Can you jump just like this? Can you jump just like this? And turn around. Can you hop just like this? Can you hop just like this? Can you hop just like this? And turn around. Can you step side to side and clap your hands? Can you step side to side? Yes, I see you can. Can you jump just like this? Can you jump just like this? Can you jump just like this? And turn around. Well done.
Well done, boys and girls. Did you all enjoy that? Fun? Moving.
Must say yes. He's talking crazy. You cannot talk loud.
I'm going to try it one more time. And now I want you to sing with Debbie Do. Okay. So now you should know what she says. Let us sing with Debbie Do this time. All right. Ready, and let's go. So don't forget to sing. Jump just like this.
Can you jump just like this? Can you jump just like this? And turn around. Can you hop just like this? Can you hop just like this? Can you hop just like this? And turn around. Can you step side to side and clap your hands? Can you step side to side? Yes, I see you can. Can you jump just like this? Can you jump just like this? Can you jump just like this? And turn around. Well done.
Well done, boys and girls. I hope you all enjoyed that. Good. All right. So now our bodies are all warmed up. The blood is flowing in our body and we're all ready to learn. So before we start, let's sit nice and calmly. And remember, 3 breaths in, 3 breaths out. Okay. One at a time. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Come on, I want to hear you breathing. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's try it one more time. In through the nose. Wow, well done. You've all got such strong, healthy lungs. Good. All right. So let us go and see. Let's go and have a look at our morning ring. Okay, so we're going to count from 1 to 30. Okay, and I'm going to ask new children today to count for us. Okay, we're going to count backwards from 25 to 0. And we're going to count in 5s. Remember, grade 1s, we practice this every day because practice makes perfect. So we need to practice, practice, practice so that we're good at it, okay? So let us go and count from 1 to 30. Who would like to count for the grade 1 class today? Is it Jaira? How do I pronounce your name, sweetie? Is it Jaira? Is it Jaira?
Yes.
All right, Jaira, let's give it a go. Starting from 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Good.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right, sorry, boys and girls, I'm not sure what happened over there. Right, so we've got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good. All right. I want you to just sit still for 5 seconds. Okay. Just sit very quietly. I just need to send our host a message. Okay. All right. I'm back. Good. So we all counted from 1 to 30. Great job. Right. Now let's go and count backwards from 25. So who would like to count for us today? Backwards from 25. Ooh, we've got some new kiddies on the block today. Good job. Is it Amin? How do I pronounce your name? Amina? Amin? Are you there?
Hello.
All right, let us give. Claire, would you like to try for us? Claire? Okay, let's give Asani a chance. Asani, let's count backwards from 25.
Oh, okay. 25. 24.
I'll remove now.
Yes, please. Sorry. Okay.
23.
No, sorry about this.
Nigger. Nigger. Nigger.
All right, boys and girls, we're going to count backwards from 25 to 0. Let's go. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't forget about the rocket ship. Blast off! Well done. All right, let us go and count in 5s. So here we've got our number chart. And don't forget, we're counting up until 50. Okay, so let us start off with 5. 5. And we bounce to the 10 line. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Well done. Good. All right, so let's go and have a look at our South African notes. Let's have a look. Does anyone know what the green note is? That is a 10 rand. Yes, a 10 rand. Good. Now remember, boys and girls, the capital R in front of the number 10 stands for rands because that is our South African currency, the money in South Africa. Okay, so when we talk about rands and when we write the money on our piece of paper, when we're writing about money, we always write the capital R in front of the South African money. Okay, so this is 10 rand. Good. Do you know what the brown note is? 20 rand. Good. 20 rand. Right. Let's have a look at The pink note. Do you know what the pink note is? 50 rand. Good. And the purple one? 100 rand. Good. And do you know this one right at the bottom? It's an orangey color. 200 rand. Good. All right. Pearl, sorry, are you there?
Yes,
Pearl?
I am. Yes.
Sorry, we need to remove a few people off our class.
I've removed them.
Okay, thanks so much. So sorry, parents. Sorry about this.
Also, if you have anyone sending you private messages, please just send the name so I can remove.
All right, thank you so much. Sorry,
Pleasure.
boys and girls. All right, so let us look at this monkey. How many toes does each foot have? 5. Good. How many toes are they all together? 10. Good. So let us write a sum for that. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Yes, you all know what double 5 equals to. Double 5 equals 10. So let's have a look at all these beautiful pictures and colors. Let's look at the top. There we've got 5 children. So that is one group of 5. Can you see there's only one group of 5 children? Good. Now let's go to the bottom and let's count these balloons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we've got 2 groups of 5. 2 groups of 5 balloons. Good. And here we've got a sum. It shows you 2 groups of 5. There's 2 groups of 5 yummy lollipops. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Good. Double 5 equals 10. Good. All right. Let us do some subtraction, minusing. Remember, if you've got your number line with you, let's use it. And remember, when we're minusing or subtracting, we go backwards towards the left. So let me get my pen and let's start with the sum. 7 minus 2. So we'll start off at 7 and we're going to bounce backwards to the left 2 times because we are minusing 2. So 7 minus 2. 1, 2. So 7 minus 2 equals 5. Good. Let's look at the next sum. 8 minus 5. 8. Now we've got to bounce back 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 minus 5 equals 3. Very good. Here we've got pink number lines. And let's have a look and see. 10 minus 6. So we're going to start off at 10 and we're going to minus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 minus 6 equals 4. Good, boys and girls. 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3. Let's have a look. 9 minus 3. 1, 2, 3. So 9 minus 3 equals 6. Good. All right, boys and girls, please remember to do 15 to 20 minutes of numeracy or maths every day. So if you have your number line, or you can make your number line and you can write some sums down for you, and you do those math sums. Okay, so don't forget to practice your numeracy every day. Okay, don't be a couch potato and don't eat too many sweets. Ro will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Have a lovely day and be good.
A new take on teaching. So the word do tells us there's a change in the poem, bending. That is the word for change, bending. Daar's 'n verdieping in die gedig. It now goes to a deeper level. Kale, I see you've asked, was there only three things for stanza 3? Yes, there were only 3 things for stanza 3 because it's just the questions being asked by the children. Okay, so there's nothing else that I've added to that slide. Goed, so die toe, die onderwyseres besef die belangrike rol wat sy in die kind se lewe speel. Right, so now there's a deepness in this poem. This teacher has now realized that she is actually playing a very important role in the kid's life. Okay, so there's this deepness, this sudden realization that she has an important role to play. Goed, nou het ons weer die aandagstreep. We've got another hyphen. Die aandagstreep beklemtoon die reël wat volg. It emphasizes the line that follows. Toe maak sy die dag weer oor. Hyphen. Nou het sê, met elke skoolklok werk sy namens Mossie kind. Right. So she's now realizes that the school, she's now realized she needs to redo the day and that she needs to work for these children. Okay, so note ons die volgende, ons het nog 'n metafoor, mossiekind. Goed, die kinders is vir haar so kosbaar soos die mossies op aarde. Right, so now the children are as precious as the children are as precious as the sparrows on earth. That's why she says mossie kind. Okay, so the children are as precious as the children and the sparrows on earth. Goed, kom ons kyk verder. Daar's 'n dubbelpunt. There is a colon once again. But the colon is 'n verduidelikingsvol van hoe sy met die kinders gaan werk. Okay, so now there's an explanation of how she is going to work with the children. Okay, so that is extremely important that the colon explains how she's going to work with the children. Goed, so daai dubbelpunt, right, tells us what's to follow. Kom ons pas die wind met wange soos soldaatjies. Right, so the ons, ja, hierdie is die onderwyseres se direkte woorde. Right, guys, please keep your comments to yourself. Right, we're only going to answer Afrikaans comments on this and questions on this group. Nothing else. Goed, so hierdie onderwyseres, dis nou haar direkte woorde. It's her direct word. She says, let's prepare the children for what is to follow. Okay, Amin, you've got a question. Right, if you've got an applicable question, you're more than welcome to ask the question on the chat. Please, and then I will answer it if you've asked the question on the chat group, right? Then you can then I'll answer the question. Kom ons pas die wind met wange so soldaatjies. Maar daar's weer 'n vergelyking. Dat die kinders moet opgelei word om gereed vir die lewe te wees. So Haba, if you've got a question, you can ask. Are you more than welcome to ask? Okay, let's go back so I can hear you. Die beeldspraak hier is 'n vergelyking. Die kinders moet opgelei word om gereed te wees vir die lewe. Okay, the children need to be prepared for life. Okay, so kom ons kyk verder. Okay, so please guys, remember we've got the wending, the change, right, in this stanza, as well as the vergelyking, as well as the comparison en die metafoor and the metaphor. Goed, kom ons gaan aan. Let's continue. So dan het ons sodat elkeen net die geur van jasmijn kan boekmerk teen die onheil van ons ellelange lys. Right, so kom ons kyk hierso. Ons het die geur van die jasmijn kan boekmerk, so dit kontrasteer met reël 10. Right, it's now contrasting with line 10. Remember line 10 says geur van bitter soet jasmijn. Okay, so the smell of bittersweet jasmine in line 10 now just becomes the fragrance of jasmine that we can actually just remember the good in life. Goed, in hierdie gedig het ons 'n tema. We have a theme, die invloed wat onderwysers op kinders van 'n jong ouderdom het. The influence that teachers have on children from a very young age. But, and dan het ons progressie, we've got progression. Okay, eers is die spreker net 'n toeskouer, dan word sy deel van die proses om die kinders gereed te maak vir die lewe. So we've got progression. First of all, we have the speaker that's only someone that's witnessing what's going on in school, but then she becomes part of the process to get the kids prepared for life. Okay, so julle moet weet wat die tema is van elke liewe gedig. So hierso die invloed wat onderwysers op kinders van 'n jong ouderdom het. Okay, the influence that teachers have on children from a young age. Okay, and then the progression. Okay, that the speaker is only at the start witnessing what's happening in class, but then she becomes part of the process of preparing the children for life. Right, guys, I said very clearly that you write your questions in the chat group. Right, by the time you've typed all of this nonsense that you've been typing, then you could have typed up your question, and I will only answer questions that are on the group chat, like I have done with the other kids that have asked questions. Okay, let's have a look at questions from the past paper, 2.1. Wat het twee dele van die kinders se lyfies sien die onderwyseres dadelik soggens raak? What two parts of the children's little bodies do the teachers see immediately in the morning? Right, hulle wange en hulle hande, their cheeks and their hands. Kale, you said you'd like me to re-explain the work on line 27 and 28. Let's just go back quickly. Right, 27 and 28. Kale, in line 10, it says that she remembers the smell of the bittersweet jasmine. So she remembers the good and the bad of her school years. Now, that is in contrast to line 27 and 28, where she says she wants the children only to remember the fragrance of jasmine. So she only wants them to remember the good moments that she gave them in class that can help her through what's going on in life. Okay, it's a pleasure, Kale. Goed, so kom ons gaan gou deur daai vrae. Ek het nou gesê watter twee dele van die kinders se lyfies sien die onderwyseres dadelik soggens raak? The two parts of the children's bodies that the teacher sees immediately in the morning, en dit is hulle wange en hulle hande. Right, their cheeks and their hands. Dan nommer 2, kies die korrekte antwoord om die sin mee te voltooi. Woedende vlerke, reël 4. Die gebruik van woedende is effektief omdat dit die klank en beweging saam voorstel. Okay, so the word woedende is effective because it is telling us that there is sound and movement together. Woedende vlerke. Okay, so it's the sound the kids are making as well as the movement of their hands. Goed, nommer 3. As skoolkind was die onderwyseres ook dikwels ontevrede met dinge by die skool. Haal 2 aparte woorde uit skrifte 2 aan om die stelling waar te maak. Now look how they've asked this true-false question in this paper. They give you a statement. They say as school child, the teacher was also often unsatisfied with things at school. Quote, 2 separate, aparte, 2 separate words from stanza 2 to make this statement true, om die stelling waar te maak. And those 2 words are mor en protesteer. Okay, those are the 2 words, separate words. But dan nommer 4, lees reël 22 tot 30 en voltooi dan die volgende paragraaf deur die woorde in die lys hieronder te gebruik. So once again, you have to complete the paragraph by filling in the missing word. Remember, in an exam, you will only write the question number and the word. Don't go and rewrite the whole paragraph. So hier verstaan ons dat die onderwyseres van elke skooldag 'n spesiale dag wil maak. We understand that the teacher wants to make every school day a special day. Leerders sal altyd daaraan wil terugdink. And the learners will always want to think back to those special lessons. Sy wil dus hê elke dag moet soos 'n bookmark wees. So she therefore wants every day to be like a bookmark, waarin leerders kan teruggaan en mooie herinneringe hê. That kids can refer back to, and if they think back about those moments, have good memories about them. And this is actually summarizing what this whole poem is about. The teacher wanting to make the school day special, the learners, she wants them to think back on those lessons. She wants it to be a bookmark that they can go back and remember the good moments they had in her class. Okay, because you all have that one or two teachers that have had a special influence in your life and that you will remember because they've made the lessons fun or they realized when you were sad or something like that. Maar dan sê dit kies die korrekte antwoord uit die tussen hakies. Uit reëls 14 tot 21 is dit duidelik dat die kinders nie van skool gaan hou nie. So if we look at lines 14 to 22, it is obvious that the children do not like going to school. Dan verwys na reëls 22 tot 28, refer to lines 22 to 28. Skryf die vergelyking in hierdie reëls neer. You have to write down the simile or comparison, but now guys, you have to remember, you always write what's in front of soos and what follows soos. You can't just write soos soldaaitjie, because then you're just giving one half of the comparison. You have to write down both sides, met wange soos soldaaitjies. Okay, so that's our comparison. En dan noem twee redes waarom die spreker hierdie beeld in vraag 2.6 gebruik. You have to give two reasons why the speaker uses this image. Okay, and I've written it at the bottom. Sy vergelyk die kinders se wange met soldaaitjies, want sy berei die kinders goed voor vir die moeilike tye wat oor hul pad mag kom. So she's comparing the children's cheeks to that of soldiers because she is preparing the children, that would get you your 1 mark, for the difficult times that might come across their path in life, and that would be the 2nd mark. Okay, this is a bit more of a difficult question. And now they've asked the question on vrye vers. And because you know the theory behind it, you should be able to get the 2 marks in question 2.7. It says, hier 2 redes waarom hierdie gedig 'n voorbeeld van vrye vers is. 2 reasons why this poem is an example of free verse. Then you write down, daar is geen vaste rympatroon for 1 mark of stroofgebou nie for your 2nd mark. If you can't remember the word vaste, then you can write down the word specifieke, because specifieke means the same, and I think it's a little bit easier to remember because it's very similar to the English specific. Okay, so specifieke, daar is geen spesifieke rympatroon of stroofgebou nie. Dan 2.8, waarom kan ons sê dat hierdie gedig met 'n positiewe boodskap eindig? Verwys in jou antwoord na die figuurlike betekenis van die geur van jasmijn. So please read the whole question. It says here, why can we say that this poem is ending with a positive message? In your answer, refer to the figurative meaning of the fragrance of jasmine. Now, Kale, this is actually what you asked me to re-explain in line 27 and 28. Die spreker hoop dat die kinders net die goeie dinge van hulle skooldae sal onthou. So the speaker is hoping that the children will only remember the good things about their school days, the fragrance of jasmine, not the bittersweet fragrance like we had in line 10, but only the fragrance, the good smell of the jasmine. So the good things about their school days, they'll remember. Dan 2.9, watter goeie invloed het onderwysers of onderwyseresse soos die een wat in hierdie gedig beskryf word of leerders. Now this is your own answer, your own opinion. It asks what good influence do male or female teachers like this one in this poem have on learners? Okay, so you guys know what a good teacher, the influence he or she has on your life. Okay, I've just written a general answer here. Die onderwyseresse word rolmodelle vir hulle leerders. The teachers become role models for their learners. Okay, of jy kan sê dat iemand waarna hulle opkyk, someone they look up at, dis iemand wat hulle respekteer, someone that they respect. So there's a lot of things you can write, and this is your own answer. The answer for question 2.9 you won't get from the poem. Okay, so dit is wat hierdie dingetjie dan oor gaan 2.9. Nou onthou, jy moet die kenmerke van vrye vers ken. For this poem, you need to know what vrye vers is, because they often ask that 2-mark question. I've seen it in many papers. Dan maak seker jy kan al die beeldspraak en spelfigure in hierdie gedig identifiseer. Please make sure that you can identify all the imagery, those metaphora, we've got lots of them in this poem, as well as our other poetic devices like that synesthesie, that you know what it is. En dan maak ook seker jy verstaan die boodskap van hierdie gedig. It's important that you understand the message of this poem. Okay, because the message is important here, because it's actually a figurative poem, title, everything. So the teacher becoming or creating lessons that will be a bookmark for the pupils that in later in life they can refer back to those lessons and they can help them through difficult times. Okay, nou môre 8uur, kom kuier gerus weer saam met my. Please come and visit again. In die volgende les sal daar aandag geskenk word aan die skryf van 'n opstel. But I think I would like to pay quite a bit of attention on how to approach essay writing. So I've decided to spend 2 lessons on essay writing. Please join me again. Thank you, Bob, for saying thank you for the lesson. Kale, you as well. I appreciate it that you always thank me so nicely. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope I see you tomorrow morning for our essay lesson, and hopefully it can help you with writing those essays at the end of the year. Please remember, guys, to follow us on our various social media platforms at #LockdownESchool, #SASL Foundation, #STEM at Africa Teen Geeks, at DBE_SA, as well as follow Africa Teen Geeks on YouTube. Stay safe, stay healthy. Luke, thank you for thanking me for the lesson. I appreciate my dedicated pupils. I will then see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Have a lovely day, guys. Stay safe, sending you lots and lots of love. Bye, guys.